Well, we're back today and we're going to check on the seeds that we've been taking care of this week. Here in my east window, which gets some light, but not the best light, the seeds have germinated. And germination is what you say when the seed begins to grow. I have 2 sprouts or seedlings in this cup. And I see a nice tall one, and a second smaller one in this cup as well. Good thing I have those saucers. There's plenty of water that's dripped through. Here in my south window, there's a few other kinds of plants growing. Like the cilantro here, that has just sprouted in the last day or two. It's very crowded with plants, and I will have to pull out a few of those as they get bigger to prevent overcrowding. This is sometimes called thinning out the plants. I've got a tomato plant growing here, and this is how their leaves look when they first sprout. And a nice sunflower, 2 of them sprouting in this pot here too. Finally, here in my west window, I have a couple of other potted plants to look at. This real tall one here is a bean plant. I planted a dry black bean from the grocery store, and I've gotten this tall plant already. Here we have a mix of green onions and basil, and I see some tomatoes that have sprouted up too. I think I had tomato seeds in my compost that was part of the potting mix, so those will end up coming out. But there's a cute little basil plant. You can see its rounded leaves. And finally, here's a pot of marigolds I'll bring over for us to see. Were planted by my son Judah, and they're all planted, and you can see they're all leaning a certain way. They're leaning towards the window. Well, that's because they're reaching for the light, and there's a name for that called phototropism. Photo meaning light, and tropism meaning movement. Because of this phototropism, it's often advised that when you're growing plants near a window, you rotate them every few days or every week. And now you can see they're facing away from the window. But as the sun shines, they'll lean back towards, and in a day or two, they'll be straight up and then even leaning back towards the window. So be sure to take care of your plants this week. Watch them closely and water them when they're dry. For your school assignment today, I'm going to have you do a little exploration of the springtime. So get outside with a trusted adult and take a walk around your neighborhood and look for some signs of spring. There are many signs of spring. Today, for example, I'm noticing rainy weather. Rain's important for the plants to grow, and it's a sure sign of spring. Same as some of these other examples of signs of spring that I've noticed lately. These dandelions are one of the earliest flowers to bloom and an early nectar source for bees and other pollinators. Baby animals are a sign of spring too. I found this kitten and his sibling at our school garden when I was up checking in on things. I saw the mother cat too coming around to take care of them. Aside from baby kittens, birds are also building nests, like this one in the tree in my front yard, getting ready for eggs and baby birds. And baby plants. Young plants that overwintered underground are sprouting, and the branches that have looked dead and bare all winter are growing buds with new leaves and new flowers. And check out this animal that we found. Do you see it? Can you find it in the grass? How about now? Do you see that animal? Do you know what it is? Okay, I've got one more good picture for you. That's right, it's a garden snake. They're out and moving, a sure sign that spring is here.